Okay, where would I find? Hey, I'm just trying to go. Here, oh, here. I'm just trying to. Oh, that might be a problem. Welcome, whoever that is. I'm trying to hook up here to my computer. Oh, okay. Here we go. We're here. There we go. Let's see if we can. So I can talk to you, folks. Oh, okay. Here we go. We're here. All right. I'm gonna be carving eyes. Whoops. Let me turn the volume off. All right. I'm gonna be carving eyes. Whoops. Let me turn the volume off. All right, I'm going to be carving eyes. Whoops. Let me turn the volume off. All right, I'm going to be carving eyes. Sorry about this. Sorry about this. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, hey, I got two people. Can you folks hear me? I'm carving eyes. Yeah, and this Santa Claus. So, 3. Cool. Hey, if you could say hi, if you can hear me, that'd be cool. I'm guessing you probably can. So, I'll show you how I do eyes. They're really not hard. After you do them for a while, let's see. I'll come here, draw some lines in. I don't normally do lines, but for the purposes of the video. So it's in my opinion that as long as you have, and that's not lined up. If you have these, this is the bottom of the eye right here. And then if that part, if those two are lined up, this top part doesn't have to be perfect. There. So like that. Theory behind eyes. See, this one's over too far. Theory behind eyes is the space between the two eyes is the space of an eye. That's the theory. And then the other theory is the nose is supposed to line up with the middle of the eye. And oops, no, I'm sorry, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's the mouth of the eye. As you can see, there's no way that the this part of the eye here is supposed to line up with the nostrils. You can see that the nose is bigger, but this is a character, so we're cool there. Sounds good, good, good. Oh, are you wood? Yeah, this is wood. I don't know what you're. I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, I'm wood. I don't know if I. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. I'm my wood. Holy smokes! I got like 28 people. Okay, so carving eyes. So back to this. This is basswood, by the way. Somebody always asks that. Santa Claus. So as long as these two and this one's not lined up, so I'm going to come down here. I'll just do it down below. And then I take, the corner of the eye is going to be like the deepest part of the eye. So, and you want to do both eyes at the same time. It's harder to get them to match up if you do one and then you come back and try and do the other. So it's best to do them. I suppose, if you've done it enough, you could do it for sure. I'm pretty sure I could do one eye and come back and do the other eye. But it just makes life a little bit easier. So as long as I've got that lined up, we're good there. And by the way, this is a Helvy knife. This is another knife that I use for like the corners eyes. This is a flex cut, obviously. And I got another flex cut here that I like to use for hogging out wood. This is a bigger flex cut. I don't know the length. I'll put links for these in my description, so you for my Amazon page, and you folks can, if you want to, link to it and buy it, and I get a little kickback from that, which is pretty cool. It's a way you can help support me if you find value. I think you guys know the routine. I think everybody on YouTube does this kind of stuff where they get kicked back, trying to earn a little bit of money. I'll tell you my other theory about eyes. A lot of people, especially beginners, and if it's a character, ignore this too. If you're going to have the eyes this way, if you notice this plane here is flat from here to here. Some people have their eyes where they're tilted back, and your eyes don't tilt back like this. The theory is that this is the deeper part. The what do you call that? The tear duct is the deepest part of the eye. That's the theory. So I see people do that a lot, and it could be they're trying to do it because they're just carving characters, which is cool too. I'm trying to get a little, kind of a little bit of realism with a little bit of character in it. Oops, oh, darn it. Oh, okay. This always happens. What's going on? What? Sorry about this. Read your stuff. I goofed up my computer. What is going on? Okay, let's try this. There we go. Okay. Man. Oh, no, vertical too. Dang it. Okay. We'll go with it. I'll just remember next time to move my camera horizontal. All right. And then the other thing I like to do is, my goal is to try and get the eye to curve. Because then, an eyeball is a sphere, so you want it to be curved. I don't know if I don't always succeed, but boy, lost 10 people just like that. Oh, down more. It starts out, a lot of people are kind of curious what's going on. I'll say it again because a lot of new people show up, they don't know. Everybody always asks, what kind of wood is that? And it's basswood. I'll probably say that a ton just to, Hey, if you're not subscribed, man, I really appreciate subscribing. Helps out my channel, which everybody, if you watch videos, you hear that kind of stuff 100 times. Everybody wants you to subscribe. But if you think this is cool, you find value in these videos, please subscribe. I guess the word is comment and subscribe. I guess it helps in the algorithm. I'm not real sure if that's true or not, but that's what the word is. All right. So this eye is a little bit farther over. We're going to try and move this. Now you can move things around. I feel like this eye is wider than this one, so I'm going to try and even that out, move this eye in a little bit. And then I might have to move this eye out here a little bit to widen it up. So you can move stuff around. And there you go. That's the start of that. And my wood. I'm not really sure. Not really sure what that means, but okay. So then I take. I'll do a little line here right at the corner, and then I'll take this in a little bit because you want the bag to go under the top of the eye. And so I'll come down like this, and I'll go there. Do the same thing on this side. And so then I'll take my V tool and I'll just come in here and I'll just do a bag. Like that. And there you go. And then I always flip it upside down and come in here. It doesn't have to be any, it just has to be a V tool. You could do it with a knife too. I don't really get, I guess I kind of do, but I don't really get super hung up on tools. And then what I do is I come in here and I make a little kind of a wedge out of there because I want the bag to, this bag is supposed to be wrapping around the eye. So I'll come in here and then I'll go like that, pop that little wedge out there. I'm trying to also create a shadow in the corner there. You can see the shadow there. And then I'll kind of round this over a little bit more. I'll do sort of the same thing here. I'll try and round it over. Like that. And I'll take this down. I'll take some of this. This bag pops out down below. There you go. I took some of that. And let's see, one other tip. I think the bag should be farther back than the upper eyelid. I guess the idea is the eye sits kind of like this. You know how you see? So it's I don't know how to explain that. I'll try and show you. Okay, so we got that in. We'll do a little wedge on this side. And you can actually see where the bag is. This is where the eyelid's going to come down around. But you can see how I try and fit it underneath there. Maybe I just keep going with this. There you go. And then you go just like on the other side. I come around here. I try and make that round a little bit. And this can be like another little kind of a wedge. And there we go. Oh, this is frustrating. What is going on here? All right, my computer. Well, okay, I won't be able to respond to you folks. I'm sorry. I'm sure you don't want to see me messing around with my computer. For some reason, the screen's going dark. So I'm sorry if you talk to me, I won't catch it. Well, maybe. Okay, so now we'll do the eyelid. And I kind of the same thing. I come in here. I just take it up. And I wrap it around. Boom. Now we'll have to do some work with that. And we'll do the same thing on this side. I actually usually use a bigger gouge for this one, but that's what I got in my hand. So we'll go with that. Now here's where you can kind of see where the eyelid, well, no, the eyelid does kind of look, we'll see, we'll work it out. I'll round this bag over a little bit. And then, let's see. I also like, if you look at the eye, there's I do another little wedge right here. Like so. kind of, let's see, and then we'll kind of work this, clean this out. There's that. And I got to get a different, I'm sorry, I'm going to move around here. I got to get a better V-tool. One that's a little bit deeper. Here we go. It's a little deeper. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Same thing on this side. All right, we'll take this wedge out of here. And there. All right. I'm gonna a little rough time here. Holy smokes. Oh no, I thought I'd gone 30 minutes already. It's like, wow, where did that go? So that's kind of it. You know, what time you kind of find, you can kind of see. I mean, that's, you know, there's an eye there. I kind of work it down here. I try and, you know, we got some flat spots here. And then you can kind of take this eye in the corners more. You create shadows in the corners. Round it off some more. Yeah. And, oh yeah, this one's definitely needs to come back. I'll take this corner out. Scrape it from the top to the bottom. And, yeah, there you go. Let's see. Let's bring this down more. Let's try and round this back here. Gotta try and figure out this also the YouTube format. I'm used to doing videos on Facebook. I got that format kind of figured out, but apparently I don't have it figured out for YouTube. Let's see if we can bring this down. But yeah, this is kind of picking at it until you kind of get it. Until you kind of like it. You can go at this for hours. I'm not liking that part for sure. Let's see if we can get this different. Yeah. But there you go. That's how I do my eyes. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I'll definitely be doing more. So, you know, subscribe. If you get value out of this, you know, maybe buy me a coffee. It's there's a link for buy me a coffee in my description. And keep watching. And I'll be putting more up. If you're a wood carver, I hope you can learn something. Okay. Thanks for watching.